I never ever seen he'll grab a wipe and put it in his mouth. He'll grab like anything else and just touch it, like put it in his mouth. But other than a wipe, no, I never see that.
3 adults in the house, not one time do you hear somebody say there's a white lodged in his throat.
When first responders arrived, they walked into a medical emergency. What they didn't know, because the adults in the house refused to say it, was what caused it. Instead, police would have to rely on the silent evidence left behind to piece together the grim truth of what happened that night.
Go ahead, Doc.
Any questions you guys have, I can...
Okay, so he's from the medical examiner's office, and like I said, we come out together on all these infant deaths. Can you tell me what happened?
She woke up. Me and the baby was still asleep. Everybody was still asleep. She woke up this morning for work. So when she got up for work, she left, and the baby was just crying. So I got up.
The baby was crying?
Yeah, he was just crying. So I got up, made my son a bottle, cleaned him up because he took a dookie. Cleaned them all up, wiped them all down, gave him new clothes, gave him new everything. So the moment I left out the room, the wipe was still right there though, but the moment I left out the room for like a couple seconds, like 1-2 seconds, I came back and he was just crying because like my phone was right there by the door, right? And I walked out and I went to the kitchen. I didn't stay long out of the kitchen, but when I was doing that, I just heard crying. But you hear him struggling crying though at the same time. So I'm like, what's going on? I rushed to the room and he's choking. So I rushed to them because their room is like from there down to there. I rushed to them because I didn't know what I was doing. Then I just constantly see my son crying and he just turning a different color. And I not knowing what I was doing, I'm crying. So I'm like I'm hesitating. Don't know me not knowing what to do.
Sure.
So we called the ambulance. They take her forever. So we looking up videos, still trying to proceed to help him. You feel me? Because the thing was going launching down.
You were looking at a video to tell you how to do that?
Yeah, but it was launching down to his throat, and I was trying to get it out, the wipe, and we was trying to get it all out, but it was never working.
You could see it in there?
We seen it in there. They finally got it out. After you feel me? Because my son was still breathing, is what I'm saying. I got a problem with the ambulance because my son was still breathing. And they told me that as soon as he got here that he wasn't breathing no more, but he was still breathing. That was still in his mouth and it was at the edge of it. So they blowing his body up with different fuses and stuff like that. I don't like that.
With different what?
Fuses. I guess they said it was oxygen. I came to him, his body was bloated up. He was still breathing and moving at the same time with that still in his throat.
So when that was originally... When you saw him kind of choking, you could see it. It was like
it was right there. But baby, like my son was closing his mouth at the same time because he didn't like me going in his mouth. So he was closing his mouth, launching it. Down. So I'm trying to open it up and still get it at the same, but I couldn't because it was sliding more down as the whole thing doing that. So I just left it alone and I asked about the older kids because I'm still young at this stuff and still new to it, and I didn't want to hurt my son. So I'm asking my big sister and my big brother, can they help me? Can they feel me? So they was calling the police and everything.
That's your brother and your brother's girlfriend, right? Okay.
Yeah, so they was calling the police and everything. But after that, it was nothing really. Nothing really after. Until they came, I didn't know really nothing until we got here.
So I just want to make sure, because we have to get this right.
I know.
Okay. Your baby woke up at...
Yeah, he woke up crying.
What time?
She left out at 6 something, so he woke up at like 7, 8 o'clock, one of them, 7:30 in between.
Crying?
Yeah. I really wouldn't know, bro. I was too busy.
That's fine. I mean, I get it. I understand.
My whole head ain't even right now.
So you wiped them up with the wet wipes?
And I be putting you feel me? Because when I be wiping them off and everything, I be, you feel me, feed him at the same time. Because that's the very main reason he'd cry. Because he wouldn't cry about, you feel me, none of that.
Oh, he didn't cry when he peed?
Yeah, he was just crying when he hungry. So when he cry, I make his bottle do. I get everything situated. You feel me? It's like this would surprise me though.
How much formula is he eating?
He take 2 cups of milk and 4 ounces of water.
2 cups of milk?
2 little baby things.
Oh, the powder?
It's like a little spoon in there, yeah.
Okay.
And a little half of rice, 4 ounces of water. I wouldn't know
And half of rice
half
in there?
Rice. It's like cereal. I don't know, bro. My head right now.
I got it.
Off the market right now.
Well, and I'm sorry to put you through these questions, but I mean, we got to know.
I know.
Okay. So the wet wipe that you use to clean his dookie up, that's the one that he got a hold of?
It wasn't never, officer. When I was wiping him, I throw all that stuff away.
Okay.
But when he drinks his milk, it spills out on the opposite side of him and it drills down to his neck.
Okay.
So I put the little cloth, like the white cloth under his neck. Every time, yes, like a beard. Every time I do this, he never ever grabs it, none of that, or put it in his mouth. Never ever. So when I walked out for like 1 or 2 seconds, I found out he did after I heard all the crying. I ran back in there, and I'm trying to pick him up. I'm picking him up, doing CPR, everything I can do, everything but I wasn't helping him, and that's why I was crying, because I couldn't help him.
This is where his timeline completely detaches from reality. Hughes expects investigators to believe a 13-week-old premature infant possessed the motor skills to ball up a wet wipe and force it deep into its own airway. It is medically impossible. Detectives recognize the lie immediately, but they don't stop him. They let him lock his impossible story into the official record.
Did you call 911?
My big brother did, but after I was doing all this, I couldn't. I couldn't help. I didn't know what to do.
Did his girlfriend get on the phone with the EMS as well?
Yes, she did. She was calling. She was talking to him. But we always calling. Like everybody was calling, but y'all wasn't answering for real. I guess nobody was picking up until this one person picked up, and they took over long.
It always, and we'll find out about that. But let me tell you, and it's happened personally to me, when you're waiting and you're panicking like that, 1 minute seems like an hour. Was the girlfriend telling you what the dispatcher was telling her to do?
What you mean by that?
She was talking to the EMS dispatcher that was giving her instructions on what to do. Was she relaying that to you, information, or was she?
She was doing it herself.
She was just doing it herself.
So she was the one who was performing CPR?
No, after I did.
Okay.
Because, you feel me, I woke them up. I was doing it at first. But I wasn't helping, so I woke my big brother and my sister up so they can do it, because she's older with 2 kids.
Where do you keep the container for the wet wipes?
We don't have a container. We've recently just moved out here.
No, like the clean wet wipes.
The clean wet wipes?
Yeah.
No, it's just in this, like a, what's the name thing?
Little
it's like, I don't know how it is in a
little pouch.
Just in this little bag, like a baby's bag. And we just put all his wipes in there. Like everything had to come out of boxes when we was moving from Chicago to put all that stuff
Got
in
it.
the car.
So
So that all his pampers not even
Everything
in
you're
boxes.
like a bag for all the babies.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were just staying here like to get on our stuff basically. You feel me? Because I recently just got shot and I was moving out of Chicago to, you feel me, to better myself with my family.
Mom woke up from work at like what, 6:20, something like that, to head out.
6:30.
Kid was still sleeping.
Yeah, he was still asleep. But after that, when I walked back in though, he started crying. Like
You saw
yeah,
him still asleep?
Yeah, he was still asleep
Okay.
because I got up after she woke up. So like it was like basically he woke me up because I was still up. She woke me up to tell me, you feel me, like she was sleeping, but I was still asleep basically. You get what I'm saying? Like halfway sleep, halfway woke. Yeah.
And then he started
So I'm
crying.
like, okay, I know, okay.
So he kind of either went back to bed or never woke up.
Then after that, he just get to yelling, screaming. He just do that all day. He do that every time when he hungry. So that's how I know. So I get up, make his bottle, and do all that. I do all that for him. Then after that, like one time I walked out the room again, and after the white was right there, came back, he was choking off of it.
Have you ever seen him grab stuff and put it in his
Yeah,
mouth?
a lot, but I wouldn't ever think he'd grab a wipe though. Like that's the crazy part. But my brother and them told me like it's a baby, and I need to, you feel me, learn. But I never ever seen he'd grab a wipe and put it in his mouth. He'd grab like anything else and just touch it, like put it in his mouth. But other than a wipe, no, I never see that. That's the first time that
So
surprised
he kind of got it into his mouth.
me. Yeah,
And then when you guys
I guess he
were
thought it
trying-
was some food.
When you guys were trying CPR,
Yeah.
it was, you said it was working its way.
Because when he got it in his mouth, right, it was like he was going down to his mouth. Because I guess he thought it was some food, and as him crying, it ain't making no better, but sinking down inside of it. And once I'm trying to pull it, my hands too thick. I don't want to make it too worse, so I'm using this little grabs and trying to pull it out, but I can't. So I stopped and tried to continue.
Could you feel it
doing
with your
this.
fingers?
Yeah, I felt it, but I felt it slanted down as well. So I didn't want to do nothing else. You feel me? I didn't want to do nothing else to hurt my baby. So I'm, you feel me, panicking with you. Overly panicking. I'm jumping in the air, trying to get to them. Get up. Y'all need to come help. You feel me?
Where was he when he first started choking?
He was in the room, just laying down on the bed. He was in the bassinet at first, but I took him out the bassinet because I was changing him at first and having him drink his milk and stuff like that.
You changed him on
so
the
I was
bed?
changing him on my bed.
Got
and
it.
had the bassinet on the bed. You can see it as soon as you go in there, though. You will see his bassinet on the bed, and you will see my bed.
Okay.
So we leave him on the bassinet and be putting pillows in there so he can have this little cushion. Because in the bassinet, you ain't really got no little layers or no cushion.
Yeah.
Put these little pillows for him.
Just so I know, what did you walk out of the room for?
Because my wife was, well, my girlfriend was calling. She ain't my wife yet, but
Oh,
she
you
on my
grabbed
phone.
your
Yeah, I
phone?
was just grabbing my phone because she calling me. She was calling me like 5-6 times. She just called it back to back, like that. You could see the recent calls and everything. I could go show y'all. It's like 5 to 6 missed calls I got from her, and I was trying to pick him up, but I'm changing him at the same time. Like I'm.
So
doing,
you called her at first?
Yeah, we be on the phone when she leave out work every time. Like every time she leave out work, I be on the phone with her. So I stay on the phone with her. So you feel me? Because she doing this little nursing job, and she be at other people's house, and I guess she be trying to be safe and stuff like that. You know?
Yeah.
You know, being on the phone with me, you know how that is.
So you were on the
But,
phone. Let me stop you right there.
Okay.
You were on the phone with her as soon as she left for work? When
He
did
left.
you get on the phone
I
with
got
her?
up after he got up. You feel me? When he got up, it woke me up. It's when I really got up. It's what I'm saying, and that's when I called her. We call every time, but I gotta get fully up to function first.
Okay.
You feel me? Because I was still tired. But yeah, when after all this was done, like after all this was finished, like everything with the milk, everything, like I stopped him from feeding him, doing it because he dripping milk, like he'll choke himself, like he greedy. You feel me?
Good eater?
So I'll be pulling it out of his mouth, get him pick him up, burp him, send him back down, let him drink again. I keep burping him because he'll keep doing it. He premature, so I always did it constantly for him, and I set the little wipe on under his neck because when it's dripping down on his milk, you know how milk smells.
Yeah,
Give him
yeah,
a
yeah.
sour smell. You can still smell it on his shirt. I even cleaned his shirt off. You would still get this little sour smell on his shirt, so I set it down under his neck. I walk out for a couple seconds because she kept calling, constantly kept calling. In the middle of all this.
Why was she calling?
Oh no, she just called because she wanted to be on the phone. You feel me? That's it.
Oh, did you call her? Did you call her and let her know what was going on?
It wasn't nothing bad at first, is what I'm saying. It was like,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Surprise.
She just called because?
yeah, she was just calling just because she would like to be on the phone with me. You feel
Okay,
me?
yeah.
And trust issues, you know, because you feel me. When everybody leaves, it's either I'm in the room with my other girl being left there with me. You feel me? Like trust, you know how girls and they want to be on the phone type and just make sure you get what I'm saying.
But she was worried about you hitting on your brother's girlfriend? Really?
Yes, there's a lot of trust issues going on. That's why I was on the phone with her, and all we heard was yelling. So I'm like, babe, what can I do? He just constantly keep yelling. She said, "Yeah, Miss Milk again," but not knowing that he was still choking off the bottle, so I ran in there.
And she heard the baby yelling in the background?
Called me like 5-6 times.
5 or 6 times?
She called me like 5-6 times, just constantly back to back. And I finally answered for the one time, and he was choking.
So you walk out of the room to get the phone. She kept calling you, and you finally went to answer. And then you walked in, you saw him choking.
Yes. She was on the phone when I said it. She thought I was lying.
Do you have your phone with you?
It's
It's in the other room?
Yeah, you can
All
go
right.
grab it though. It's blue.
Okay.
It's blue. Yeah, you will see all the missed calls. And her name is My Heart. You will see a lot of them just press on that because everybody else calling me, telling me, "I'm sorry for your loss."
You know, it's,
You know,
it's not a
it's
smart thing, okay?
Yes.
It's not. It has nothing to do with being smart or not or whatever. But you know, you're asking doing that. If he's got something in his airway, you're trying to put air into his lungs, but there's something.
But they told me they was able to get out, like he was still moving. Is what I'm saying. Like I'm not trying to say they get my baby, but he was still breathing.
I get it. When I spoke with EMS, and they said they actually had to use forceps, really, kind of like big long.
But he was
almost
moving
to get that
back
thing
and
out.
forth still though. Like
Yeah, but you can move. You still have some air in your, like oxygen in your blood a little bit. So it could have been like
so you don't think
involuntary.
they killed my baby?
No.
Isn't it?
Oh, no.
He was still moving.
No.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
know, what killed him was obstructed airway with the.
But they said they was able to get it out as soon as he was dead though. As soon as he get to the hospital, he ain't breathing no more.
Well, eventually, but that's a long time for a premature baby to not have air. But we'll get it all sorted out. We'll talk to EMS, we'll get the records and stuff like that. We'll talk to the doctors here.
I don't want to bury it. Can I get my son cremated?
That's nothing to do with us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a family
That's
decision.
a family decision.
We got to talk to brother and sister.
He left.
I guess. I don't know. I've been in here with you. Brother and sister left?
He left.
Yeah, so we have to go to your house to whenever these things happen, and it happens a lot, and most of the time it ends up being a natural thing. But we're from the homicide unit, but we have to treat it as if it's a homicide,
Really?
because it's a 13-week-old baby. It's not
I know.
natural than that.
I know.
So don't be suspicious.
I
And
know.
don't be offended.
The lady was telling me. I
Okay.
know. I get
So
everything.
there's some things we have to do, and it includes going to the house. So since you don't own the,
I don't own it. That's
so the lady who owns it gave us consent. But you live there. I suppose you have the right. Do you have any problem with us going to your house? And
no, you can go ahead. Y'all can do whatever y'all can.
You understand you have a constitutional right to refuse that and make us get a search warrant.
No, you can do whatever. Like that seems like no problem though.
Okay. So that's what we're going to do next. And then from here, you guys talk about where the baby's going to go and all that?
No, not yet.
Where you going?
I spoke with her when she was in here and let her know. He's going to come to our office so we can examine him. Okay. That'll give you guys time as well to figure out arrangements. You said you wanted cremation.
I want to cremate him.
That's something you guys can all decide as a
I
family.
gave too many people. I don't like that.
No, I get it. That way you and ACO can figure that out, figure out what you want to do. But we'll bring him to our office so we can examine him.
Okay.
We'll try to figure out what happened. Look at all the EMS records. Okay, hospital records here. Look at his birth records, so we can look over that. We don't presume one thing or the other. We look at the totality of all the facts. So we'll get all the information, EMS records, etc. Okay, they'll do an autopsy, figure out what happened, make sure everything's okay with his airway. You know what I mean? So we'll do all that.
I heard him ask you earlier, but I didn't hear your answer. Has the baby had any injuries lately? Did he fall? Did he fall off of anything? Fall off his bed on anything? Roll off the bed?
Really ain't been, you feel me? If a baby sitting like that, you feel me? It's like I wasn't even the father I was supposed to be, is what I'm saying. Like, and that's bogus, folks.
Why you say that?
I wasn't in his life. I was in denial. Like, you know how people where
He's only 3 months old.
Like, you know, I'm talking about DNA, all that. Like, I wasn't trying to be in his life type stuff. I didn't believe it was mad. Like, like the first month, I didn't believe that. You feel me? I was in denial. And I'm saying, like, I shouldn't have. Like, boy, that's my shorty, bro. Like,
Timing is going to help the doctor kind of establish a
I know.
timeline. But so we need your phone. We'll get it back to you. So 2 things we can do. You can give us a consent to download the data in your phone and give me your phone back.
I could send it to one of y'all, though.
It doesn't work like that. You can't do it like that.
Like, screenshot everything?
No, but we'll get it back real quick.
Yeah.
But this one we have to take this phone with us.
Oh, you can go ahead and do what you gotta do there.
Okay, and then I'll see if I can get somebody in here today to download this today. So we're going through a lot right now. The last thing we want to do is inconvenience it. But we still, like we talked about, we still have to do our investigation.
We'll give you a ride. We'll go to the house and give you a ride, and I got a form for you to sign so we can look into that phone. Okay?
The strategy shifts. Detectives bring in Cassandra, the girlfriend of Hughes's brother, who also lives in the house. Her role is critical because she actually performed CPR. Hughes just spent 20 minutes selling a freak accident and blaming the paramedics. Now, investigators need to see if her version of the chaos matches his.
Just a couple of questions for clarifications. First, I want to let you know that this will be an audio and video recording, okay? And for the purposes of the video, even though I have all of your information, I'm going to have you just reiterate your personal information, okay? What is your first name?
Cassendra.
25th, Saturday. Emergency medical personnel and the police were at your residence, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Can you walk me through the events of that day? Or actually, let's go to the night before that night. So, who all was in the house that you recall when you went to sleep that night?
Me, my boyfriend, his brother, and my sister.
Your biological sister?
No, it's not my biological sister.
Okay.
And then the baby.
Is that the child's mother?
Yeah. We went to our room, went to sleep. We'll watch the TV, whatever. We just went to our room.
Do you usually leave your door open or closed?
No, we always close our door.
You had the door closed?
Yeah.
How was the baby then?
He was fine. He had just ate. She was changing him, and then that was it.
Okay. So you were in bed. What time did you wake up that next morning? You hear the baby at all crying during the night, or?
No, but see, we never do.
Never
like,
do?
even when they first came from Chicago, you don't hear anything.
And when did they first come from Chicago?
We came back on the 15th. It was the 14th or the 15th.
Of this month?
Yes.
So what time does normally work?
She just started the job. She has to be there at 7. So
Okay.
I don't know what time she leaves.
Like when you say just started?
She just started. Literally, that was her second day at work.
Okay, I don't know her, so I don't
I
know.
know,
I
I'm
didn't
just
speak
saying.
with her.
Okay, so, but I'm saying I'm just frustrated because I've already told you guys this, and it's
Okay.
a lot
I
on
didn't
my
talk to
mind.
you.
Okay, she just started the job. This was her second day at the job.
Mhm.
She starts from 7, and she gets off at 7.
Okay, fair enough. So on this day, what time?
I don't know.
Any idea what time she left?
No, because I was asleep.
So tell me what point you became aware something was wrong.
He went banged on the door and asked for help.
Okay.
That's when we woke up.
What
I don't know the
happened?
time.
What did you do then?
We jumped up out of bed. He unlocked the door because our door is always locked when we go to sleep. He instantly grabs the baby. He's asking what happened, what's going on. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm trying to it's a lot going on. We're trying to, I'm like, call 911. So we put the baby down. I was calling 911. I'm doing CPR. She's telling me, compressions.
So I'm going to interrupt you for 1 second, okay? Came to the door. What did he say to you?
He said that the baby's choking. Help, help.
Okay. Did he say what he was choking on?
A wipe.
Did he actually tell you that at that
Yes.
point in time?
Yes, he said that he was choking on a wipe. But we didn't see anything. We didn't see the wipe. I'm looking my biggest thing was call 911. I know we needed to start compressions.
Sure.
That's,
So when you started CPR on the baby, you couldn't see anything in his mouth?
no, I didn't see anything.
You
when I
physically,
looked. Yes, when I
opened his mouth?
looked, the lady told, I looked in, I didn't see anything. His mouth was so small, so that as I'm on the phone 911, I tilted his head back like she said, I'm doing the CPR, the compressions and everything, and it seemed like he, I thought was getting air and
Sure.
keep going because he did, and then there was nothing. He literally is a freak accident. I guess he even would do it back at home and just place the wipe right by him, and he must have went and grabbed for it or anything.
Was he holding the baby when it happened?
Again, I don't know. I was asleep. We literally woke up to this. Went to bed, everybody fine, and woke up to nephew gone. It's not the worst thing in the world. They should have just stayed in Chicago. What do you tell 2 18-year-olds that just had a baby, premature? Loved him.
Has spoken about this since the incident?
Just that he feels terrible. He wish he could have did more. I want to know what happened. How was there blood? I want to know. No one's acting like they can't say anything.
Well, I don't have, and I'm not saying this because I don't want to answer you. It's because I literally don't have the answer.
Okay.
Okay, that's something we gotta find out from the pathologist.
Okay.
Okay? It's not that I don't want to answer it, I just don't know.
When you woke up, I knew that. When he was freaking out, I need help. At the house, when we talked, you didn't mention the word baby wipe to me at all.
Yes, I did.
Well, yeah, you didn't. We were recorded.
Okay.
On the 911 call, nobody mentioned baby wipe. When the EMTs got there, nobody mentioned the baby wipe. It's very important in here today that if they said that, that's fine. But if they didn't say that,
Here is the fatal flaw in their defense. 3 adults were in that house during a life or death emergency. Yet on the recorded 911 call, not a single person uttered the word wipe to the dispatcher or the arriving paramedics. You do not hide the exact cause of a medical emergency from the people trying to save a life. That obligations isn't panic, it's preservation.
He told me and us 1,000 times that he was choking on a baby wipe.
I told you that.
Yes.
How come no one told 911 that?
So it was never said on the 911, or I want to hear it because I know that they were screaming that he was choking on a baby wipe. Go ahead.
Nobody mentioned it to the EMTs. Don't you think when a paramedic gets there that someone should say he has a baby wipe in his mouth?
Do you understand if you would have been there and all the fucking screaming
I
going
heard.
on? I literally was trying to get to the fucking baby. So if you heard, I'm like, compressions,
Right.
counting.
Right. I heard that.
I tried to save that baby and there was nothing
I know.
I could do.
There's nothing anyone could have done. Maybe if the EMTs, I don't know. I'm not-
Everyone
I'm not
was
an
just
expert.
scared. I would wake up to pounding and he's yelling that he's choking and he's choking. He said he's choking on a baby wipe. How did he get a baby wipe? Yeah, he told us again and again and again. He said it 1,000 times at the hospital. It was never not said that it wasn't a baby wipe.
He said it at the hospital, but at the house.
Yes, at the house. Yes, he told us.
You got kids, right? I got kids, you got kids, he has kids. If my kid is choking on a baby wipe, when EMTs get there, the people that can help, I'm gonna say, he had a baby wipe.
I understand, but you have to, literally no one was thinking, I guess, in that point of time. My boyfriend was freaking out. He had no idea what was going on. We literally, me and him just woke up. I didn't even have pants on. I'm in the hospital in my underwear. Literally. It was so quick and so... Even when the EMS person took him from me, he wasn't even doing CPR compressions. He just stopped. He wasn't doing anything. I'm yelling, telling him, keep going, keep going. So that's what I'm saying. No, he told all of us that it was a baby wipe. He did.
What was the blood that you talked about seeing? Where was the blood at?
I didn't see any blood. I never said that. No, I did not. I will tell you what I said. You asked me if there was cut. Like I said, you asked me. You told me that there was blood. You asked me if I saw. You said the doctor or somebody. I'm telling you, I literally have. Okay, let me tell you what was said though. This is what was said. Whoever said it, however it was said, I was asked if I ever saw any blood. I said no. That I was told that the baby had a cut here and a cut on his lip, and that he was wiping the blood. And that y'all, or everyone, told me that there was blood coming out of the baby's nose, mouth, ears, and I said exactly, same facial expression. I said how, when I gave him, okay, well that's what the fuck they're saying. The girl said that.
You told me, and you said it again here on camera, that I was wondering what's
I never said I saw.
You said you saw him wiping blood off.
No, I didn't say I saw, I said he. Stop, don't do that, because in a second, please come on.
You might have meant to say that,
okay.
That's what you said.
Okay. Don't do that. He told me because I just feel like you're attacking me. Because I feel like I'm telling you that this is literally the most a long time, and I feel like you keep trying to tell me what I'm saying, and I'm telling you what I'm saying.
I'll play it for you.
Okay, but you said that I told you. No, when we were standing there, it was you, him. It was then my boyfriend walked off. His dad had just walked off. No, my boyfriend was still standing there. His dad had walked off. You asked me if I saw any blood. I told you no. There was never any blood. You asked me when we were standing there on the sidewalk. That is what was said. I said that I was told me that he had a little cut and a little cut right here. I asked how he did that. He said, you know how you be scratching and stuff. Okay, he said that he was wiping him off. That's what was said. I was told that the hospital or you guys or whoever, you know how this whole thing works when people talk and say everything.
We didn't tell anybody that.
Okay, well now actually you didn't say that, but that is what's going around. That's why everybody's fake trying to, I don't know what's going on.
I just don't get why people are being so defensive.
I don't know, because of all the lies.
Put yourself in our shoes. What would you think?
No, because I'm saying the blood. Like, it's saying that you guys didn't say that, but I'm saying it was told to me. So that's why I keep trying to tell everybody. Looking in your guys' shoes, you're just investigating. That's what I told. That's what they have to do for everything. I understand that. But what I'm saying is, where did the hell all the blood come from coming out of this kid's mouth? I did mouth-to-mouth CPR, everything. There was no blood.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even beyond wherever that came
I don't
from,
know,
I don't know where. I guess my biggest problem with this whole thing is you have 3 adults in the house. And I listen to the 911 calls too, just like Sergeant Reese said. 3 adults in the house, not one time do you hear somebody say there's a wipe lodged in his throat.
Again, I understand what you're saying.
Have you guys known it?
Right. Do you think if we would have been fully there, like I'm literally running out of my bed hearing a baby is choking. I'm telling you that he kept telling us that it was a baby wipe. If we're literally yelling, telling them that he's choking, we're freaking out trying to save the baby that's not moving. No one is thinking to say that. I understand what you're saying, but I'm getting upset and I'm not attacking anybody because I understand how it looks and why didn't anyone think? Because no one at that time is thinking to say what they're choking. Like, I understand, but I'm just saying, like, I tried. If I could have reached in there and grabbed the wipe or anything, I'm just
we heard the dispatcher say, open his mouth and look, do you see anything?
I didn't see anything.
You're like, no, there's nothing.
Because I didn't see anything in there. It was too far back, wherever the hell it was. I didn't see nothing. I'm looking. She said, open my, I don't see anything. I start back on compression.
I mean, imagine how far down his throat that wipe would have to be if you didn't see it.
Right.
Right?
Okay. I told you everything, though. What other questions, Reese? Because I don't know what else you're trying to say.
I'm not trying to say anything.
I understand, but I also don't know how it goes.
Alright, we're gonna go talk to them, and then we'll get you out of here. Just sit tight right here. You want water?
No, and I have to pee.
We'll get you out. Alright, we'll have somebody run into the bathroom. Just sit tight.
How things go. Because we're talking about, you see that we have the doll. I know it sucks. We gotta kind of figure out what happened here. Because we got a bunch of questions, okay? So, but before we ask the questions, we're gonna give you your random warnings, okay? Just because that's what we do with everybody that we talk to.
I know, but I'm not speaking without my lawyer.
Okay, that's fine, okay. So at this point then, that being said, then we're gonna place you under arrest for murder of the baby.
What?
Based on the evidence that we have.
This ain't no evidence. This ain't like that.
Okay, stand up, put your hands behind your back.
And the rest of the folk.
Murder for murder.
I'm not speaking without my lawyer. So
That's fine. That's fine. You have that right.
What? Bro, what? What? Can I call my lawyer?
Sure, when you get over to the county, you can.
What?
Listen, bro.
Oh,
We've
my
talked,
God,
listen,
bro.
you don't have to answer a question, you're just gonna listen for a second.
Okay, sir.
We've talked to doctors, we've talked to the medical examiner.
Doing all that, yes.
Okay.
I understand
We've
everything
done
you're
all
saying, yes.
And every single one of those people told us that there's no way that a 13-week-old baby picked up a
This
rag,
is my son.
balled it up, and put it
Hey,
in
it
his
wasn't-
mouth.
My
Not asking
God.
any questions. All right?
Yes.
I'm telling you that this is based
So
on
why did
information
you guys,
that-
oh, hold on, sir. I'm sorry to stop you right there. But so why did you guys call us to tell us to come get our phones?
to get you down here so we can
I was
talk
gonna
to
come
you.
regardless.
Well, that's fine. We got your phones. The phones are ready.
Okay, so why can't I get my phone?
Well, the phones are going to be evidence now because this didn't go as well as we wanted it to go. You understand? There's some text messages in there back and forth when we were at the hospital.
Oh, what that
there's-
got to do with
listen,
anything?
It's got to do with a lot of things.
No, ain't no text, man. I didn't text nobody, officer. What is wrong? Like, what is you saying?
Again, I don't want to get in argument with you. I'm not mad at you. I'm
Oh,
telling
no.
you the evidence that we
I
have
get what you're saying. But
right now.
this right here,
Look at it. Look
y'all
at
don't do that. No, y'all don't
Listen,
do that.
look
It's
at it
okay.
from our
It's
point of
okay.
view.
I know, officer, but it's okay. Y'all,
Have you ever
it's okay.
tasted one of these things?
Why would I taste what?
Just to see what it tastes
I'm
like.
not gonna say anything without my lawyer.
All right, don't
It's
do
okay.
it. I don't want you to. I don't want
It's
you
okay.
to.
And how can you tell me I'm
And
not
not
telling me
telling-
how my throat?
And not telling EMS, not telling
Okay,
911.
you tell me. I told man, what? Come on now.
You didn't talk
I
to
didn't
anybody.
tell them nothing like that because ain't nothing like that happened.
There was a rag in your baby's
So
throat.
that don't mean I put that throat. What?
There was a rag in your baby's throat.
That don't have nothing to do
You
with
knew
me
it.
and no evidence of saying I put that in his throat.
You knew it.
I didn't know nothing at all. Nothing at all.
You told us at the hospital.
No,
that
I
you
didn't
tried
tell
to
you
pull
nothing.
it up.
That's
It's all on
nothing with
body
me.
camera, bro.
They don't got nothing. Oh, okay, officer.
Right.
They don't have
Good
nothing
luck.
with me putting nothing in his mouth.
Good luck. All right, good luck.
What the fuck? Do that even sound right, bro? Man.
Officer Gray, this is my partner. He wants to take me down. You got anything on you? No. Alright, come on, stand up. He's gonna do a quick little pat down and switch these cuffs on for you, okay?
The physical evidence couldn't be ignored, and neither could the jury. On May 29, 2024, Travion Hughes was found guilty of murder, involuntary manslaughter, and 2 counts of child endangering. He was sentenced to life in prison, with parole eligibility after 15 years. What the interrogation doesn't show is the medical examiner's definitive conclusion in court. The obstruction was intentionally placed, but the lack of accountability didn't stop in this room. During sentencing, the victim's mother actually stood by Hughes, continuing to blame the EMTs for the death. When the people meant to protect a vulnerable life point the finger at the very medics trying to save it, the justice system has to step in and force accountability. A defenseless child lost his life, and the man responsible now has decades to think about his choices. What should have happened to the other adults in the house who stayed silent during the 911 call? Let me know down below. More cases called straight, no sugarcoating. Subscribe.